I am Dana Malcolm. This is your Top Stories Morning Edition for Tuesday, March 19th, 2024. Coming up, it is the news that matters most.
No need to visit a counter or stand in line to pay your Fortis TCI electricity bill. Try our new bill payment kiosks at Sunny Foods, 5 Keys, and Blue Hills. It's a quick, convenient, and secure way to pay. Cash, card, and check payments are accepted. Our touchscreen interface lets you search for your account details and access your balance quickly. You can also pay multiple accounts at the same time, no matter the island. Payments are posted by the next business day. It takes a few quick steps, and you're done. Become a kiosk user today.
In December, the HMS Trent was dispatched to Guyana as tensions flared between that country and Venezuela over the oil-rich Essequibo region. Now the HMS Trent has a new mission, and it is en route to set up in the waters between Haiti and the Turks and Caicos amidst the ongoing chaos in the Republic. On Friday, David Rutley, UK Secretary of the Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office, said he was sending the ship and other assets to support the TCI in border security. It is an answer to residents' calls for marine military presence at sea to fend off any more Haitian sloops which would try to make it to TCI shores illegally. The Trent is already making its mark in the region, having in the past 3 weeks made 2 massive drug interceptions. Street value of the cocaine put at nearly £300 million. So far, 230 Haitians have been intercepted. The HMS Trent is a Batch 2 River-class patrol vessel. It is armed and can carry a crew of up to 50 soldiers. The country's free exercise program Let's Move TCI is winding down, having reached week 9 of its 12-week process. But there is still time to get in, according to organizers, as they're still going with their at-home workout series for residents. It is part of the government's mandate to create a healthier population in the TCI to improve quality of life and lower the country's expensive health bill.
Week number 9, let's get it.
Magnetic Media is your news leader.
There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such a wholesome variety of your favorite fresh foods. There is simply nowhere else in the Turks and Caicos Islands that you can find such outstanding service. And there is simply nowhere else in the TCI to answer your every food craving in a chic, comfortable, centrally located store. That's a place you can trust. Number 1 is Graceway IGA. Fresh, service, trust for over 20 years.
Yannick Hay-Smith, a 400-meter hurdler who represented the Turks and Caicos in Glasgow, says she is not receiving sufficient support from the Turks and Caicos Amateur Athletics Association, or the TCAAs. In a social media post on Friday, Smith said, quote, "I competed at the World Indoor Championships representing my country, and per usual, I went by myself without a coach or any representation. Why? Because the TC3As never has any funds for such events." The athlete alleges that funding is mostly used for Carifta. Court reporters are still coming in from last Friday's sufficiency hearings. Committed to trial was Mauricio Elias, a 65-year-old man who was unrepresented in a sexual assault of a child case dating back to January 3rd this year. He has a legal aid application pending and is remanded in custody without bail. Reginald Tabot Jr. got no resolution on whether he would go to trial on gang membership charges, as his matter was adjourned to a sufficiency hearing next month. He's represented by Sheena Mayer. The power of attraction. Magnetic Media.
Moving money from one site to the next? Lots of cash transactions make you vulnerable? Need eyes on your investments no matter where you are? Are you looking for professional security escorts for your high net worth guests? Want to support Neighborhood Watch with skill patrols? Sounds like you need security solutions at Spence Security Services. Established in the Turks and Caicos since 1998. Get armored truck escort services from $150 and contact Spence Security for free consultation. Dependable, professional service you can trust. That's Spence Security.
The Turks and Caicos Amateur Athletics Association is responding to Yannick Hay-Smith, refuting claims that they offer little support to senior athletes. Edith Skippings spoke to Magnetic Media.
Turks and Caicos Amateur Athletics Association here paid for her ticket. She can tell you how much her ticket was. And Yannick and $500 cash was deposited into your niece's account, even though she didn't have any other expenses, that she would be able to use that in case she needed a coach.
Skipping said she would not allow the TC3As to be, quote, dragged through the mud. The coroner's court is open this week and several older cases were on the docket for Monday. 2 2018 matters, including an inquest into a toxic fumes-related death of Evelyn Sylvain and another in relation to a drug toxicity-related death, that of Ravi Bisht Singh. 2 2021 matters were also up, including the motor vehicle collision death of Ophelia Smith-Tabbitt and the drowning death incident of Howard Kane. That report coming in from Wilkie Arthur, Magnetic Media Court correspondent. For weather in the Turks and Caicos Islands today, a high-pressure ridge will move eastward ahead of a cold front moving through the Bahamas. The cold front is expected to reach the Turks and Caicos Islands by tonight, Tuesday, or early Wednesday. For today, it will be 87 degrees Fahrenheit at the warmest, and for tonight, 75 degrees Fahrenheit at the coolest. That is it for this edition of the news. Thank you so much for joining us. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.